Good evening, friends. I have been asked by some other people for the concept of clocks. Many people want to solve the clocks in a simple way. So I'm here to explain you this clock concept. Here, just I'll summarize it. Clocks I'm dividing into two parts. One is angles, and the second one is actual time and mirror time. So today we are focusing on angles. So it's very easy thing. Many people they don't try to solve this question because of seeing this question. They try to skip it because it looks so complex. No, the question is simple only. Looks complex. Like how can we solve this question? Maybe it's very problematic. I can't go deeper into it. Maybe I may get the wrong answer if I solve this question like that. People may skip it because of the time consumption and all. So here I'm going to explain this in a simple way, very easiest way. I can explain you in a conventional way also, in a short trick also I'll let you know. So you can follow either of them, but better always go with the conventional way. But sometimes tricks will be useful. You better go with the tricks as well. So let's get into these questions. First, here I'm going for angles. Here I have mentioned you here. So in angles, mostly they ask for in minute hand and hour hand. Actually in clock, you know, right, the clock will be like that. So 12, 3, 6, 9. So minute hand will be there and hours hand will be there. Like suppose if you see that, so it's big, it is small. So what I am telling is, so if they coincide together, so that is 0 degrees. If they coincide, but suppose if they are opposite to each other, like this is the one, this is opposite to each other, then it is 90 degrees. Sorry, it is 180 degrees. This is, these are opposite to each other. Like but suppose if they are making a right angle, then it is 90 degrees. As you know that the angle is 90 degrees, this angle is 180 degrees, this theta, and if they are coincide, then now here theta is equal to 0 degrees. So these three, so they'll ask you how many times they are being together, they're right angle to each other and opposite to each other. They can ask you. So easy way you can solve it. So let's get into the topic of it. So first, coincide. Are together. So this is 0 degrees. So this is the topic. So we can easily solve. First I am going to plot it. Here it is a clock. Yeah, here you can see that. Yeah, this is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is the clock, right? So I'm telling you that hours hand and minutes hand, two hands are there. Two hands. One is hour hand, one is minutes hand. Like first I'm asking you, they can ask you any type of question like hands of the clock coincide once in every hands of clock hands of clock, hands of the clock coincide once in every dash. How many times it gets like one time, but suppose and they are together, okay, that's fine. But for suppose if you think in 12 hours, how many times they'll be together? In 24 hours, how many times they'll be together? And now the question is, hands of the clock coincide once in every, the time they're asking. So if you measure that, simple thing only, I'll explain you here. That can be coincide here, right? First, it can be coincide here. Next, here. Next, here also. Next, here. 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 That's it. Here, will they coincide? No. Here, no. Here, no. How many times they are being together? You can see. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we forgot one more, that is here also they coincide, right? So with this, how many? Total 11. 11 in how many hours? In 12 hours. So it means that in every 12 by 11 hours they'll coincide. Correct, right? So what could be the answer here? 12 by 11 hours. So do remember that, never forget it. They can ask you anyhow. And the second thing, for suppose, there, if you know this, the other thing is very easy. But 11 times in every 12 hours, right? So in 12 by 11 hours, in every 12 by 11 hours, they will be coincide. So it means that 11 times in 12 hours. Are you getting me what I'm saying? Okay, then 22 times in 24 hours. Okay, this is fine. Let's get into the question. So this is what you understood, right? When they are not together, simple thing, 11:01, 11:59, they are not together. And 12:01, 12:59, not together. Count that they are together here. Okay, I'm having some cold. My voice might be having some modulations, so don't take it otherwise. I'll try to finish it. I'm taking a little bit more time, so be patient and listen to this because it's very important topic. Don't forget it. And the question is like, at what time between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock hands of the clock will be coincide. So they ask her this question, at what time between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock hands of the clock will be coincide. Okay, let us quickly go through this. So this is a clock. The question is that it is 12, here it is 3, here it is, here it is 4. They're saying between them at what time they're coincide. This is the question. They have given the options like 3:16, 4 by 11, B 3:16, 5 by 11, C 3:17, 4 by 11, D 3:17, 5 by 11. This is the question they asked. How can you solve this? They are asking, they have given this between this area when they are being together, that hours end and minutes end. How to solve this question? You already know. So we need to find out the required time, right? So required time we need to find out. So you already know. What you have to do is you need to find the gain between them. The gain into, in every 12 by 11 hours they will be coincide. You are getting it right. In every 12 by 11 hours the minutes hand and hours hand will be coincided. So here how to find out? You need to focus on 3 o'clock only, initial one only. Don't focus on the other one. Initial time only you need to focus on. So here initial time 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock. Correct, right? So what could be the space between them? What could be the space between 12 and 3? Because initial one you are considering 3. So you need to have the space between 12 and 3. Initial one. Till initial one. So what is this? 15 minutes space. Right? So you have to remember here. You have to focus on here. 15 minutes space. So how to solve this? Required time is equal to 15 into 12 by 11. How can you solve this? 11 15s are plus 12. It is 180 by 11. If you divide 11 with 180, then it is 4. You're getting 4 here. So how can you write down using this and this and this? 16 4 by 11 to 3 is to, this is the answer. This is how you need to solve the question. You're getting 16 to 4 by 11. This is how you need to write down. This is the answer. Which one it is matching with? A. Option A, it is matching. Okay. Here I can tell you a short trick. Shortcut. Just focus on the shortcut. Here, if they give the question is like this, then you just follow this formula. Required time is equal to 2 by 11 into 30x plus or minus angle. So this is the formula you have to remember. The proof I can't explain here, but you should focus on the formula. Answer will be 2 by 11 into 30 into, so initial time, what is the initial time? It is initial time, its angle. Initial time is 3 plus or minus angle is 0. So 2 by 11 into 90. If you multiply, it will be 180 by 11. So 180 by 11, if you do the same process here, the answer will be 6 4 by 11. Right? That's it. Very simple question. So first I explain the concept of it. the coincide and together. So how they are being coincided, how many times they are being coincided, so everything I have explained here. The next one is right angle and the opposite to each other, that one also I'll explain. First focus on this one. So you got to know how to solve these questions. And should I explain one more question? Yeah, one more question I'll explain and I'll close this class because I have other work. I'll upload the rest of the questions in the next video. So the second question it is, so at what time between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock hands of the clock will be together? Simple. Now they are asking simple. I'm solving it by using two methods. I'll use both methods very quickly. I want to solve this one. This is the clock. 7 o'clock means here 7, here 8. 7, 8. So first method, how to solve? First method 1. So it's easy, not so difficult. First method, how to solve? You need to find the formula is required time is equal to gain into 12 by 11. What is the gain? So it is 12, it is 6, it is 7, 8. So they are asking between 7 and 8, right? So from 12 to till 7, how many minutes? So that you have to write. See, 35, right? Into 12 by 11. So what could be, right? 11 into 35 is 12. So total 420 by 11. If you divide 11 with 420, if you divide 420 with 11, then what could be 3 11s are 33, then 90, it's 88. How can you write down the overall one? Simple. 38 2 by 11. So the overall answer is initial time 38 2 by 11. So this is the answer, right? So now quickly let's go for method 2. Method 2, how to solve this method 2? Formula, required time is equal to 2 by 11 30 initial time plus or minus angle. So no, angle is 0 because they asked for coincidence, how many times they are being coincided, so it's a 2 by 11 30 into what is the initial time, 7 plus or minus 0. So if you multiply it, then 2 by 11 into 210, then 420 by 11. So if you 11 to 420 divide, already I have done here the same thing only. So 36 2 by 11. The final answer is, this is how you need to solve. This is only for being together, being coincided. So for rectangle opposite to each other, I'll explain you in the next video. It's very simple thing only. I have explained by taking so much time. Very slowly I explained. Don't worry about it. Just watch the whole video and subscribe and share with others.